Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. See, I read that instead of just saying the Jai-Alai Channel. There's one version of this that has that crossed off. Yeah.
That's all right.
It's Sunday. Welcome to Magic City. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Sunday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. If these terms are new to you or you're new to parimutuels as a whole, we'll explain those terms to you throughout the day's performance. We also have 2 pick 3s. We have an early pick 3. Begins in game 4. Play the pick 3, you play game 4, 5, and 6 in the early pick 3. The late pick 3, game 7, 8, and 9. That's how you bet the pick 3. You have the Mighty Ocho jackpot that begins in game 1. Mighty Ocho has a $3,000 guarantee. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. Be the only ticket to do so. You can cash in on today's Mighty Ocho. Sorry about that. Got sidetracked there for just a second. Occasionally we do get sidetracked with things. So in addition to the Mighty Ocho, we have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. That is a pick 5 wager. Play the High 5. You correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There's a $2,000 guarantee. High 5 was hit in yesterday's performance, so it's been stocked with a fresh bunch of $2,000 bills and is available for the taking if you play the High 5 and hit the 5 High 5er, and the only ticket to do so. We do have a scratch in today's performance. Like yesterday, Cool Fitness is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Cool Fitness has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. This will be a complete rundown of that scratch. There are no scratches in Game 1. Game 2, Post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with CRB. Game 2, Post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with CRB. Game 3, Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. Game 3, Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in Game 6. Finally, in Game 7, Post 2, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Fred. Game 7, Post 2, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Fred. That's the scratch of Cool Fitness as he affects today's performance in its entirety without any further distractions. Andrew, good morning. How are you?
Stu, I'm doing well. Could barely sleep because we got a lot going on in this Sunday performance. We got the end of fantasy coming up. We got a golden cesta to give away, so perhaps one of the hottest races we've had for that golden cesta. A lot of guys still in the running, even on this Sunday, so that'll be interesting. And of course, at the end of this performance, what everyone's looking forward to, we got you going out there and showing us that devastating right side.
Everybody, when you say everyone's looking forward to, that is literally clearly an overstatement of, I was about to make a political statement, but I won't. But out of a particular political view that we've heard quite a bit lately, where everything is the best and the greatest and the most terrific. No, let me tell you something. Not everybody is looking forward to that because I'm part of everybody, and I am not looking forward to that.
Well, we'll see here, and I know we got a couple players that are slowly but surely finding out about it, and I saw Buena was interested. Buena was giving you a nice little endorsement there. Said, look, seen Stu play. Guy can catch, he can throw, he can do it all, so he's excited to see what you can do.
And as long as I don't...
load management is the key. That's
as long as I don't do any of it very much, it will be fine. We'll talk about that more later on.
Yes, we'll get into that. That'll be in a couple hours here. We got about... mark your... well, set those timers for about 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and they'll be right around the time. Stu will get out there after the conclusion of that 9th game, but we got a whole performance to get to before that. 9 games for you today. As we said, that fantasy closes out. Golden Cesta will be given away after this performance to the player that gets the most singles wins each week, and let's take a look At who's in the lead, and El Barba's got 2 games in hand, 6 wins for El Barba. Next closest guy is at 4 wins, so El Barba's gotten second the last 2 weeks for that Golden Cesta, which is pretty incredible that he's been able to maintain that level of play over the course of 2 weeks. 10 and 8 wins respectively in weeks 22 and 23. Comes back with 6 here in week 24. Anderluck and Ron are close there. 4 wins for them, but El Barba's lost on a tiebreaker in week 22. Lost by just 1 victory last week. So he's not going to have the issue with the tiebreaker here if that were to be the case and someone were to tie him. So El Barba's got that tiebreaker in hand. So if he can, at least I say comfortably, if he gets 2 wins here, he's going to lock up that Golden Cesta. If he can get 2 out of his 4 games, he will definitely lock it up here, as all those other guys are not going to be playing 4 singles games. But if he gets 3, if he gets at least 1 win, if he gets at least 1 win, that would give him 7 on the week. He would be 3 ahead of the next closest guys who only have 3 games left. So El Barba looking to be in a pretty good spot to take home that Golden Cesta here for week number 24. And now with just about 3 minutes until we get into the first game of the day here, and as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have the video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. That, folks, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that takes us now to less than a minute till we get into the first game. This final performance of the week goes out the action here every Sunday at 12 noon. 9-game performance. We got 7 singles matches, 2 doubles games coming in games 5 and 7. So a full day of action here. We got that second doubles tournament that started just this past Thursday. We'll update those standings for you, although we've only played a couple of games. Still interesting. Got some teams out to an early lead there, and we'll get that for you before game number 5 and update you on that Golden Cesta and Fantasy Jai-Alai. Great week in fantasy. There's a lot of different teams with the chance to win up there. Same with that Golden Cesta. So if you're in the top, looks like, about top 20 right there. Yeah, you're within about 10 points of the lead. A good day for you. You could take home that $150 for that Fantasy Jai-Alai. We'll see how the action goes. We got game 1 coming up here right now.
Time to begin our first game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt, post 1 is CRB. Receiving in the blue post 2 is Vuelo. There's the serve. We begin our first game. It's an excellent catch by Vuelo off a really good serve by CRB. 2-all by CRB does not open up. Vuelo is there. Vuelo with the soft touch. Scoop attempt missed. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in today's first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Fred. Fred with a strong backhand. Rabote left side, nicely played by CRB. Fred's there. Catch by CRB. Strong backhand. That's not going to make it. Point one.
I was, but CRB knows that.
CRB has 2 points. He serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Juice. Good pickup by CRB. That backhand a little too strong. That hit the overhead screen. Point 4. Here is the black shirt of post 5, number 30, Diaz. Diaz opens up on the forehand. Catch by Juice. Rebote left side by Diaz. Mid-court placement. Stopped by Juice. Cortada stopped but not held onto by Diaz. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Aussier. Strong backhand by Aussier. Juice with the reach at the 11 line. Aussier midcourt. Sends it deep. Rebote left side to the inside. Good effort by Aussier to try to make that catch. Point 4. And our next matchup, Juice serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by El Barba. Low and hard, thrown by Juice. Good catch by El Barba. Ball tipped by Juice. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 37, Tennessee. That's a nice backhand by Tennessee. Stays to the inside. Rebote left side by El Barba. That's tipped by Tennessee. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue of post 2, Vuelo. Powerful backhand clipped the side wall. Point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Fred. Catch on the forehand of El Barba. Barba sends it deep. Fred backs up, makes the catch at the 12 line. El Barba now from the 11 line on the forehand. Lays it up in the middle of the court. Here's Fred. Fred throws a carom. It does open up. El Barba reads it, stops it, returns a carom that does not open up. Fred stops that. Low and hard to the inside. That's going to score. Well played point by El Barba and Fred. Point 3. That puts 3 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Fred serves the returning 1 post, CRB. That does not come out of the Chula. Point 1. CRB has 4 points. On the court, ready to receive, the black shirt of post 5, Diaz. Strong backhand throw by Diaz. Passes to the Rebote. It's Rebote left side, and it's off the court. Point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6 worn by Asier. Strong backhand by Asier. Scores? 0.6. Six on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Juice. In and out of the cest of the ball goes. 0.6. Asier has 4 points. He serves to the purple shirt of post 8. Returning to the court is Tennessee. It's a good serve by Asier. Tennessee comes back on the left side. Rebote forehand, clipped the side wall, is going to be soft enough to score on that 2-all, 0.6. That'll take Asier to a possible game point. On the court, trying to stop him in the blue of post 2 is Vuelo. It's a strong backhand throw by Vuelo. Rebote saved by Asier. Big bounce brought down by Vuelo. Catch by Asier. Karam does not open up. Vuelo stops it but does not hold on to it. Point end game. Yellow shirt of post 6. Asier. 6 wins it. 7 will serve to 1. This is for second and third place. Ball tip. Point and a second place finish for post 1. 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-1-7. Results from our first game are official. Coming in first, post 6. Asier taking second, post 1 CRB. Coming in third, post 7 El Barba. 6-1-7 is the official order of finish for game number 1. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. There are your prices for the 617. $2 Quinella 6 all, $5.80. $2 Quinella 1 all, $3. 50-cent try to start things off. 617, $331.30. $2 on 6 to win. Returning $14.60.
And coming up next, folks, we've got game number 2. Game 2 is going to be another spectacular 7 singles match. We'll be going back up to 7 points and all points doubling after all those matchups there in the first round of play. One scratch to note here in game number 2. One player scratch in this performance, and that is Cool Fitness. Was dealing with some lower back pain. Was out yesterday, is out again today. That affects post 4 here in this second game. We're going to scratch Cool Fitness and replace him with CRB. Post time for that second game is now just 5 minutes away to get you all up to the start of that second game. For those new fans that are perhaps joining us here for the first time, we got this video that will explain in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played. Have a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now just 4 minutes from the start of that second game. And the note about that golden cesta, we said El Barba is in the lead going into today. He has 2 games in hand over the next closest competitors, Anderlecht and Ron, who are at 4 wins each. El Barba's got 6. Lost that tiebreaker 2 weeks ago, which was kind of unfortunate because he played very well. Lost it to Douglas, but El Barba now has more in-the-money finishes total. He's got 13 this week. And looking like Ron has only got 9. He's got 3 games in Anderlecht with 7. So if we go to a tiebreaker, it's going to go to El Barba now. So if he gets 1 more win at least, he's going to lock up that golden cesta for week number 24.
Yeah, we had a question come in and saw some chitter-chatter about it in the chat, but also director, I'll leave his name out in case he wants to remain nameless, asked a question, what is the policy regarding holding? Exactly. So, some people feel that it's too many steps. Some people feel that it's too long a motion. There are players who played in the 1970s who look at the way that Goicoechea plays and says, oh, well, he walks with the ball, so that's obviously holding. So there's been an evolutionary process with holding. There's a few black and white videos on YouTube if you want to check it out with players, I believe it's Chimela, Bengoa, players that played a little bit later on in the 70s. When they played their career, you'll see what quick release is. They felt that Joey held the ball. So without dealing with any one of our players, the basket has to be in constant motion. So if you catch it and slow it down, that's not holding. It's not what you've seen in the past. The basket has to stay in constant motion, and the steps that are taken have to be taken in the context of the backswing. So that's why occasionally, like Carballo, who gets it off, sometimes a little bit quicker, every now and then he makes this stutter step. The basket's in constant motion, but that stutter step is potentially holding. There is no traveling call. That's
not a certain amount of time.
No, there is no time. Someone once said there's a 3-second rule. There is no 3-second rule. And it's specific to each individual player. That's why it's, I think, a perfect case is that a number of our people who tune in are in Connecticut. When I'll mention them by name, when Billy and Ramon II went from Miami to Milford in '85, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Billy wound up with that costado that he held on to forever. All right, no one's going to argue that Billy wasn't a good professional. Billy was a tremendous, but took the serve arguably as good as inclines as Joey. I mean, he took the serve great. The rest of his game wasn't as entirely complete, and a tremendous rebote. And literally, when he got to that other court to play a few months during the summer, whenever he and Ramon caught the ball, the judges blew the whistle. And as far as us having one judge, when we got into the period of COVID, and then a number of our judges got COVID. Traditionally, you would have players substitute. So that's not something that the state is comfortable doing with any player that's currently playing as scheduled to play in a program. They do not want them judging. So they did give us permission to go with one judge. Now, the one judge is Manuel, who I gave his first contract in Fort Pierce in 2000. So he's been playing for 20 years. He's played at Miami, Fort Pierce. I believe he played at Ocala. He was most recently at Calder. Or no, so Miami after Calder. So anyone, and he's been here since year one. So no, I have absolutely no issues with the judging or holding calls or any of that. Is it an evolution? Yes, it's an evolution. Does some of it push it? Sometimes. Let's begin game 2. It's a spectacular 7th singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Diaz is serving in the red shirt at post 1. Fred receives in the blue at post 2. Rebote forehand by Fred. Here's Diaz from the left side, winding up. Soft placement to the inside. Fred read it, got there. Fred overthrows this. This rebote coming way out. Point 2. First up on the board, in. Our second game, that'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Acier. Point 2. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's CRB. CRB on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Fred to the outside. That lands in. CRB from the outside. Throws a carom. That lands wide. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Serving to the black shirt at post 5. Jedden receives. That's an excellent catch by Jedden off a good serve by Fred. Catch by Fred. Rebote forehand by Fred. Fred makes a difficult save there. Here's Jedden at the 7 line. Hard throw. Caught by Fred. Tough catch by Jedden again. Hard throw. He passes Fred. Fred looks for the rebote. Rebote 2-all by Fred. Stopped by Jedden to the outside. Carom by Jedden will score. That's a well-played point for both players. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive in the yellow shirt at post 6, we have Wello. Catch by Jedden. Juggling ruled on that catch. Ball has to be caught and stopped in the cesta. Point 6. Here is the pink shirt at post 7. This matchup has Wello serving to El Barba. Picada by El Barba. Stopped on the forehand of Wello. Wello lays one up. El Barba takes it in the air. Sends it back. Catch by Wello. Powerful backhand by Wello. Rebote to the outside. Wello reads it. Came up on it 4. Bote Corredo, but missed it. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8. It's Juice. Nice backhand by El Barba. 2-all by Juice. Does not open up. That low placement will score. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, red shirt of post 1, Diaz. Diaz with the costado to the inside on the big bounce. Diaz makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Not going to be much of a rebote, but El Barba got there. Nice backhand by Diaz. El Barba's there. Catch by Diaz. Lands just wide. 0.7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Assier. Rebote 2-all attempt, lands short of the front wall, 0.3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, CRB. Strong backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand. We have a swing and a miss, midcourt, 0.4. CRB's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Fred. Reverse 2-all. Goes off the tip of CRB. Sesta scores 0.2. Possible game point for Fred in the blue post 2. Trying to stop him, post 5 in the black shirt, Jedden. That is an excellent serve by Fred. It dropped, and a great catch by Jedden. Jedden's looking for the rebote. Jedden, tremendous confidence on that rebote, and it's good. Cortada stopped on the left side of Jedden. Strong backhand. This rebote is coming out. Fred on the run. Fred got there, made the rebote. Jedden, great positioning, great rebote. He gets back up. Fred makes the catch. Fred goes outside. Hard rebote thrown to the inside. That's beautiful. That's a good catch by Fred and a hard throw by Fred. Rebote forehand. Catch by Fred. Hard throw. That's going to be a tough one. And it's going to score for the win. Point and game to the blue shirt of post 2, Fred. 2 wins it, 7 places, 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Catch by CRB. Strong backhand. Robote left side. Placement to the inside. Asier read it. Stopped it. Returns it. Robote forehand. Up, and away. That hit the overhead screen. Point and show to post 3, Asier. Unofficial order finish 2-7-3. Results from our second game are official. Coming in first, post 2, Fred. Taking second, post 7, El Barba. Coming in third, post 3, Asier. 2-7-3 is the official order finish for game number 2.
I gotta say again, that was an unbelievable point to close it out. I mean, he gets the toughest guy in some of these early games. I mean, Jedden or El Barba would have been kind of the same there, and he hung with him that whole point. Showed a lot of power and beat him to the inside. That was a great point. Maybe one of the best you've seen Fred play. One of the best.
Oh, you're talking about
overall.
Fred? Yes.
Yeah, no, one of the best games for him.
No, there's been, he hasn't been plagued by illness. He hasn't been plagued by injury. He, like some of our other players, but we haven't seen what we've seen the last 2 days in the last 6 months.
Yeah, 4 wins this week for Fred.
So by all means, good for Fred.
Yep.
$2 Quinella, 2-7, 28.40. Trifecta, 2-7-3, 378.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, returning $12.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. More importantly, game 3 begins today's High Five. The High Five jackpot is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do that, and you have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that minimum $2,000. There's a scratch, game 3, post 3, scratch. Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. Game 3, post 3. Scratch, Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. Post time for game 3. 7 minutes away, good luck.
Shout out to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner, Ballbusters. This team topped the leaderboard at a total of 188 points with the roster of singles players Ron, El Barba, and Ben, and doubles pairing Diaz and Carballo. For the first time in the history of the Magic City Fantasy League, Ballbusters picked a perfect singles lineup comprised of all 3 of the top single scorers of the week. Ron led the way as a $9 value, capturing 9 wins, 7 places, and 3 shows for a total output of 72 fantasy points and his 6th Golden Cesta of the season. Nobody could keep up with number 12 as he was firing on all cylinders with quick trigger kill shots that left his opponents in the dust. Ron even outscored the only other player priced higher than him, which was Douglas at $10. Ron's point collection surpassed Douglas's score by a staggering 41 points, the largest margin of the entire season. With just $12 remaining, Ballbusters needed to nail down the right combination of mid-priced players, and that they did with the selection of 2 former Canes football players, El Barba and Ben. El Barba, or the Beard, continued to dominate the competition in the earlier games once again with his simplified, controlled, and proving to be extremely effective style of play. In the end, number 77 compiled an impressive stat line with 8 wins, 2 places, and 5 shows for a total of 56 fantasy points. At $5, El Barba outscored 7 equally or higher priced Pelotaris with his strong output, including Douglas at $10, Ikeda at $7, and Bueno and Carballo at $6. Ben, also priced at $5, seemed to regain confidence in week 23, catching nearly everything that came his way and whipping the ball past his opponents with vicious and deadly power in return. Number 7 scored 5 wins, 6 places, and 3 shows to finish with 49 fantasy points, his highest scoring week since week 20. Even with such expert singles picking, what truly sealed the deal for Ballbusters was its doubles selection. With $2 left for the doubles team draft, Ballbusters elected to save a buck with the $1 choice of Diaz and Carballo. They responded in a big way, collecting 2 wins, 1 place, and 1 show for a crucial 15 fantasy point performance. Priced at just $1, Diaz and Carballo ended the week as the second highest scoring duo, only 1 point behind the $3 team of Douglas and Aussier. With this win, Ballbusters will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus the full $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase yet again to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And folks, that was the Fantasy Jai-Alai review. Congratulations again to last week's winner, Ballbusters. We're in the heat of this race for week number 24. Saw a couple of familiar names in the chat up there, so good luck to everyone participating. Just because it's so close this week, and we got the doubles teams that are different, and increased prices for doubles makes a lot of different options for team combinations there. So this week it's really interesting. A couple people were tied with different combinations at some point during this week, but still a lot of people in contention for that. We'll give you those scores updated through Game 4, then we'll update it after Game 7, and then we'll update it at the end of the performance coming your way. But in addition to that, free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai run by the Jai-Alai Channel, myself, the commissioner there. Fantasy Jai-Alai has been picked up by one of the major players in in daily fantasy sports, and that is PrizePicks.com. PrizePicks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that's a totally different experience from our weekly fantasy drafts. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for signing up. You go to prizepicks.com and type HI, J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up, and you make a $100 deposit. PrizePicks will match that, put another $100 into your account. And then here's the part where it gets even more interesting. You send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HI at sign-up. You will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai either this season or next season in 2021. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com, use the referral code HI, J-A-I, and of course make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's a screen before you click to submit to verify your sign-up there. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thejaialaichannel.com, and that is how you will automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai. Plus, you get that 25% bonus deposit match. Not 25%. You get that $100 bonus deposit match on PrizePicks to get you started. So it's a win-win. Sign up at PrizePicks. That's PrizePicks.com today. And daily Fantasy Jai-Alai available each and every day that we have our performances here at Magic City, Thursday through Sunday. Those weekly contests run by the Jai-Alai Channel, that starts every Thursday before the first performance of the week, and that's a weekly contest that encompasses all of the performances. If you'd like to sign up for that free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai, in addition to PrizePicks, you can go to fantasyhighlight.com. You'll see a little button that says Join This League. You click that button, you sign up with an email and a passcode, and then you can get started and potentially win Magic City gear. In addition to cash prizes, $150 on the line for the 150 active players, and that will be split amongst multiple winners. But if we only have one person that finishes atop that leaderboard, that $150 will be going in full to that individual. So good luck. As we said, we'll update those scores after Game 4, after Game 7, and then after the performance, so you can see where you stand heading in to those last few games here on this final performance of the week.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 3. Reminder to scratch Game 3, Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. Game 3, Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Jedden. Last moments to get in those wagers for today's High Five. It's time to begin our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Our first matchup has El Barba serving in the red shirt of post 1 to Fred receiving in the blue of post 2. Strong backhand. Scoop by Fred. He holds onto it, sends it back. Catch by El Barba. Reverse 2-all. Caught by Fred. Fred puts it back to the inside. Fred read that great. Throws a Dejada. El Barba got there. That was great effort by El Barba to get there. He just missed it. That was a well-played point by both El Barba and Fred. Point goes to the 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Substituting for Cool Fitness is Jedden. Powerful backhand by Jedden. Rebote forehand by Fred. Catch by Jedden. Rebote save. Missed. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Assier. Ball missed. Off the serve. Point 3. 3 now serves to the black shirt of post 5. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to CRB. Ball missed off the serve. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6. This matchup has Jedden serving to Juice. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Jedden. Hard throw caught by Juice. Juice with that backhand. That cleared the overhead screen. Forehand rebote by Jedden. Catch by Juice. Excellent rebote save by Jedden. Tremendous effort by Jedden. Juice. Missed. Point 3. That's 4 straight points for the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. A backhand by Ben. Fell short of the front wall, point 3. 3 serves, 2. Post 8, Tennessee. This will complete the first round of play. Backhand by Tennessee, catch by Jedden. Tennessee comes out. Yeah, that's what we don't want to do. It's all right. Get up, get off the court. We'll play the next point. We'll talk to you about it back here. Jedden serves to El Barba. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Excellent catch by Jedden. Hard backhand. El Barba comes out. Missed rebote. That is point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, for the white shirt of post 3. Jedden. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 will pair off and play off for third place. 2 places. Once again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 will play off for third place. CRB on the left side. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Aussier. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Aussier makes the catch. Catch by CRB. Aussier with a one-handed grab that he gets off without holding. That's nice. There's another one. That one's tipped. 0.5. Six now serves to 7.
Oof, McGill.
Hard throw by Ben from the forehand. Robote left side by Juice. Karam by Ben. Juice gets there, stops it. Returns a Karam. That's a well-thrown Karam. Ben got there, could not bring it in. 0.6. 8 now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 6 in the continuing playoff for show.
I didn't know we was gonna. Yeah. I was gonna say, let me know whenever it's better for you.
Backhand by El Barba, caught midcourt by Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee, caught by El Barba. Backhand by El Barba, stays to the inside. Tennessee's there. Robote to the outside, caught by Tennessee. And that return will score. 0.8. 5, 6, and 8 now play off for third place. 5 first serves to 6. Point 5. 6 is eliminated. Possible show point for the 5. CRB trying to stop him. Tennessee. Catch by CRB. Strong backhand. Clip the side wall. CRB with a diving save. That's going to miss. 0.8. We'll turn him around now. 8 serves to 5. This is show point.
We get those socks from that. I forget how I got.
Robote left side by Tennessee. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point and a third place finish for post 5. CRB. Unofficial order finish 3-2-5. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 3. Jedden, he was substituting for Cool Fitness. Taking second, post 2, Fred. Coming in third, post 5, CRB. 3-2-5 is the official order finish for our third game. And there are your prices. The $2 Quinella, $2-3, $30. The trifecta, 3-2-5, $220.40. A $2 wager on 3 to win returns $10.20. The first number for today's high five, the number 3. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fourth game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins the early pick 3. We now have 2 pick 3s, ladies and gentlemen. We have an early pick 3 that begins in Game 4, and a late pick 3 that begins in Game 7. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6. Cool Fitness is scratched, but not in Games 4, 5, and 6, so there are no scratches for the early pick 3, and post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by El Barba. Robote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Robote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Assier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom. That's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm, Carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Robote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a Carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderloop. What a Carom. That was, wow. Reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas.
Nice.
Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 Caroms from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai, bringing us to within 3 minutes of the start of that fourth game. Game 4 marks the start of that pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 4 through 6 for your chance to cash in on that pick 3 here today. And we got an early pick 3, begins in game 4, and then we got that late one starting in game number 7. No scratches as part of this pick 3. We do have one scratch in the program today. That is Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness and Ikeda. They have a bye game in that game number 5. They weren't scheduled to play anyway, so there's no scratches for game 5. Although there will be one in that 7th game if you're looking ahead. Playing that later, pick 3, post 2. You're going to scratch Cool Fitness and replace him with Fred. That's game 7, post 2 for that doubles team. Will now be Ikeda and Fred. And taking a look at the chat here, people wondering, how many people took Fred this week in Fantasy Jai-Alai? Well, We can give you that number right here. Look at the lineup stats for week number 24. Venture to guess that perhaps not that many people took him going all the way down. Fred was actually the least selected player this week. Juice was taken, looks like about double the amount of entries had Juice compared to Fred, but Fred 1.1% of those entries. So if you had Fred and probably Ron and one of those $6 guys in addition to one of those doubles teams, probably Asier and Douglas or Juice and Ron, you'd be in probably in a very good spot for this fantasy. Don't know if anybody had that team, but it doesn't look like maybe 2 people had Fred, 2 or 3 people at the most this week, but his fantasy total, he's up over 30 points this week. And in a regular week of play, that is by far the highest output that he has had in any one week here this season. And on the flip side of that, who was selected the most here? And now, no surprise there, El Barba, just under 29% of the entries had El Barba. Ron was second most utilized, up over 22%, and Douglas was third, just under 20% of those entries. So El Barba, Ron, Douglas, no surprise that those guys were the top. And Fred, Kubala, Cool Fitness were the bottom 3. Cool Fitness obviously been out here these past couple of days, so.
We are ready to begin. Sorry.
No, I saw the clock at 0 minutes. Well, you took it right there.
I didn't mean to interrupt. We're ready to begin game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Some discussion back here about whether or not we were sending out a new ball. The player manager said did not like the ball, so there is a new ball out there. A little bit slower than others.
Be a new ball.
Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bueno. Receiving the blue of post 2 is Wello. This is game 4. This does begin the early pick 3. Bueno serves. We begin game 4. It's a hard backhand by Vuelo. Bueno's there. Vuelo steps up, catches it in the air beautifully, returns a strong backhand to the inside. Catch by Vuelo midcourt. Bueno moves up, tipped the ball, point 2. Vuelo first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Ball missed at the sidewall, point 3. Three serves to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Jedden. Jedden goes deep off the serve. That's well thrown. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Catch by Jedden. Anderluck, backhand to the inside. Swing and a miss. Back at the 11 line, point 3. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by El Barba. El Barba with a good catch off a good serve by Anderluck. Scoop attempt missed. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6, Bragley. Sidearm carom does not open up. El Barba makes the catch. High throw by El Barba. Rebote left side by Ball tipped at the 9 line. Point 6. 6 will now serve to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Tennessee. Tennessee with a strong backhand. Point 7. On the court, ready to receive. Purple shirt of post 8 is Diaz. Diaz from the 11 line. Hard throw from the right side, back passing the 10 line. Diaz on the costado. He's on the ground, but the 2-all look good. Point 8. Coastie 2-all scoring for Diaz. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. Bueno receives. Bote left side by Diaz. He got down low to make that save. Great save. That one goes off the tip of the cesta. Point 1. Bueno serve to the blue opposed 2, Vuelo. Oh. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Jedden. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden scoops it up on the left side. Strong backhand. Good catch by Bueno, juggling. That ball came in and out of Bueno's cesta on the forehand play. Point 4. Jedden on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. Returning to the court, we have Anderluck. Ball tipped off the serve. Good serve by Jedden. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 point. Here's post 5, CRB. Catch by Jedden on the forehand. Came in hard off of the side wall. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt opposed 4. Jedden trying to stop him. Bragley. Rabote 2-all. Rabote straight up. Hard throw by Bragley. Stopped by Jedden, but not held on to. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, Bragley serves 2. The returning 7 post in the pink shirt is Tennessee.
How does that fall out, man?
Backhand by Tennessee. Rabote coming out to the 7 line. Turned on the forehand of Bragley. Ball missed. Point 6. Possible game point, post 6. Bragley trying to stop him. Diaz, post 8. Diaz from the Costado lays it up. Caught in the middle of the court by Bragley. Rebote left side by Diaz. That's beautiful. Going to take a big, big bounce. Bragley from the 12 line. Great catch by Diaz off a hard throw by Bragley. Bragley backs up. There's the catch. Diaz on the rebote. It's a 2-all. It does not open up. Bragley makes the catch. Diaz sets up for another rebote. Great rebote save by Diaz. Catch on the forehand of Diaz. Long carom by Diaz. That is going to score. That's what he's been looking to do. It worked. What a well-played point by both Bragley and Diaz. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2. Vuelo. Diaz on the catch. Winds up the 2-all. There's another 2-all. That one scores as well. Point 8. That'll give Diaz possible game point here. Trying to stop him. The red shirt of post 1. Bueno. In and out of the cess of the ball goes. Point 1. Play continues. Possible game point for Bueno in the red shirt of post 1. On the court trying to stop him. Post 3. Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Bueno is just above the pad. Anderluck got up there. Flips it back up to keep the ball in play. Bueno, control at the side wall. Hard backhand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Anderluck. 2-all rebote. Bueno makes the catch up at the 4 line. Cortada will score for the win. Point and game, red shirt of post 1. Bueno. 1 wins it, 4 places, 6 serves to 8. This is for 3rd place. Diaz from the left side to the inside. Rebote forehand. Diaz from the left side winds up. Back to the inside again. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 8 Diaz. 1-4-8, the unofficial order of finish for game 4. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Bueno. Taking second, post 4, Jedden. Coming in third, post 8, Diaz. 1-4-8 is the official order of finish for game number 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. There's your moment. $2 Quinello, 1-4-26.40. The trifecta, 1-4-8, 364.80. A $2 wager on 1 to win, returning $10.60. First number for the early pick 3, the number 1. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game 5. Usually when things start to get interesting, since we started this doubles. What do we call it? Doubles champ. What is this?
Doubles second doubles tournament, part of the doubles championship series.
Part of the doubles championship series.
It was more of a series when there were 3.
Right.
2
now
is
there's
not
2.
really a series.
So it's a
more
doubles
of
championship.
Doubles championship.
It's the doubles championship.
Tournament.
Doubles tournament.
Tournament 2. Keep it simple.
Game 5, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Cool Fitness is a scratch today, but he is not scheduled to appear in Game 5. So Game 5 is a scratch-free. $15,000 on the line in this tournament. It's being played through closing day for our 2020 season, which is November 29th. $10,000 for first place, $5,000 for second place. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage, 150 or better, and in the money percentage, 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
And that was Bueno there for his second win only this week. 2 wins, 1 place, and 1 show for Bueno. He's been struggling to close out games. That one he was able to shut the door, not let anyone come back and perhaps steal the win from him. That is number 86 for number 22 on the season. He is 6 games ahead of Ben. So Bueno still holding on to that third and final bonus money slot here. Ben, 6 games behind in 4th place. He's at 80 wins this year. Now Barba, just a little bit behind Ben at 76 wins. He is in 5th place, so that's 3 through 5 in those standings. Only 10 games separates Bueno and El Barba now, with about a month and a half left in this season, 6 weeks. It's going to be interesting to see how that race closes out, but a big win there for Bueno out of post 1 in that 4th game. He's got to take advantage, and he did just that. And we now have just about 5 minutes till we get into that 5th game. These doubles games are very, very important for that fantasy highlight. You look at the top of that leaderboard there, and when you have different prices, you go up to $6 for those doubles teams, as low as $3. You don't have 1 and 2 doubles teams. The combinations are, you got to look at it a little more calculations, different combinations and stuff like that you can do. So doubles games, very important. See a lot of different teams atop those leaderboards. 5 points going to the team that wins, 3 per place, 2 per show, and those are very important points. And if you check it out for week 24, under those standings, numbers should be updated. If they're not updated yet, just give it a minute. It takes a second for everything to load up in there. But through that 4th game, those first 4 singles games, all those numbers should be up to date, and then we'll put games 5 through 7 in there, and then we'll leave you with those final 2 games to see where do you stand headed into games 8 and 9.
That may have been the best I've ever seen Diaz play. I mean, it's 1 point. It's 1 point, but against Bragley.
Yeah.
He's got this habit that obviously we'll work on in our limited offseason next year. He's got this habit of moving to where he thinks the ball is going to be, and instead of really going for a scoop, he gets down on one. No. You got to keep going forward. You got to keep going forward to catch the ball. But he played that point he played against Bragley was just spectacular.
Yeah, and his style of play he can hang in there with almost anyone. Bradley, ton of power. He was just putting himself in really good positions, knew exactly where the ball was going to go.
That did have a David and Goliath feel to it. It's obviously with Diaz, he doesn't have the physical strength that the other players have, but he's got all the catching ability in the world. And his court positioning is actually pretty good. It's just a question of putting the 2 together, making those catches and getting the ball back.
And he did just that, and unfortunately for Diaz here, week 24, nothing in the win column, but he has 8 in the money finishes, 3 places and 5 shows, so he's been pretty close. He's knocking on the door, so perhaps a guy looking going into next week could be an interesting choice in fantasy. Played better than his numbers indicate, and could be for a little reduced value because of the fact that he hadn't gotten those 5 points for a
So
win.
can you explain to me why, again, I agreed to do this thing after the performance? I did it I forgot what the bet was.
It was.
I know we need to get to 50 likes.
It was to get 50 likes on just one of our performances.
How many likes do we have today? How many? No likes?
A contingency? Yeah.
We have no likes? What kind of crap is that? Okay, well, I gave it a like. Oh, 5 likes? Sorry about that.
Well, we'll talk about we'll get into more of that stuff about the throwing and the bets, and that's why Stu doesn't bet, as we've said.
Absolutely.
Figured that out. We got 2 minutes of that fifth game, and for those new fans that missed this explanation video at the top of the program, we got it for you again that explains in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we got just about a minute till we get it to game 5. Quick question for us here. The word for the doubles players to cut it off or catch it in the air.
Aide, meaning catch in the air. So you want to say Aide. I've seen it spelled a couple different ways. Ayde, Aide.
I was going to say
one player will yell to another player Aide, meaning catch the ball in the air. When you're training players and when you're training in highlight, you say Aide, solamente Aide. Only catch it in the air. Only catch in the air. You don't want to scoop. Not even bote corrido so the running bounce until you get good enough. Catch the ball in the air. So Aide. So it's a one word that you can yell if a backquarter sees that you have it or it's going to be a funky catch for him. Yell Aide, take it in the air, yours. Or solo, only you. So it's just Aide. That's it.
Aide. Take it in the air.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
Absolutely. Take it in the air.
It looks like, those scores for fantasy should be updated. Check it out, fantasyhighlight.com, to see where you stand headed into this first doubles game of the day. Good luck.
What say we begin? Dodging Death 1 for this Sunday matinee performance. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1. Diaz and Carballo. In the first matchup, Diaz serves to CRB and Ben. Diaz serves. We've begun the 5th game. Catch by Carballo deep in the backcourt. Ben with a nice reach at the 12 line. Catch by Carballo again deep in the backcourt. Another hard forehand. Ben makes the catch. Carballo from the 12 line. Long cortada. Going to be picked off on the left side of Ben. Carballo from the 12 line. Backhand. Ben, scoop. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Sidearm carom opens up, stopped by CRB. That's an excellent catch by Carballo. Difficult catch by Carballo. Ben makes the save. Carballo moves up, makes the catch, fires it inside. Ben's there. Big backhand by Ben. Carballo takes the rebote for himself, fires it inside. Ben makes the catch at the 11 line. Mid-court placement for Ben, stopped on the forehand of Carballo. Carballo throws it back. Ben's there with a drop ball. A well-played point to start things off in this 5th game by all 4 players. Point goes to the 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. We have El Barba and Kubala receiving. Strong backhand by Kubala. What a difficult catch Carballo just made in the corner. Difficult rebote saved by Diaz. El Barba with the Dejada. Carballo on the run. He got it. Blasts it to the inside. That is great effort by Carballo. And good communication by Diaz and Carballo to let who knows who to get the ball. Very good. Point 1. Here are the green shirts of post 4. Juice and Ron receive. Juice going for the serve, knocked it down, point 1. That's 3 straight points for the one post. In this matchup, we have Diaz serving to the black shirts at post 5. Vuelo and Anderluck. Anderluck on the catch. Catch by Diaz. Diaz lays it up. Vuelo's there. Excellent catch by Carballo at the 12 line. Vuelo with the tip ball in the front court, point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points. In our next matchup, Diaz is serving to the yellow shirts at post 6, worn by Assier and Douglas. Catch on the forehand of Carballo deep in the backcourt. Douglas on the left side. Big backhand. Rebote left side by Diaz. Carballo turns and saves a great rebote. That scores. What tremendous effort by Carballo there. Point 1. 1 on the board with 5 points. In this matchup, Diaz serves to the pink shirts at post 7, Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee on the forehand. Carballo, forehand rebote. Bueno reaches back in to make the save. That cleared the overhead screen. Diaz is there. Diaz with the Dejada. Bueno's got it. Carballo calms it down, throws a strong backhand. Ball's tipped in the backcourt, point 1. That was a very well played point by all 4 players on the court. Straight points to a possible game point for the red shirts at post 1, Diaz and Carballo. Trying to stop them in the purple shirts at post 8, Jedin and Baradley. Outside placement of the Costado will score. Point and a perfect game. Point and a perfect game to the red shirts at post 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Two first serves to 3. Rebote left side. Great catch by CRB. Goes deep. Big backhand by Ben. Catch by Kubala. CRB lets it go, but he doesn't tell Ben that he's letting it go. Gotta let him know he's going to get the ball. Point 3. 3 serves to post 4. Juice and Ron. Strong backhand by Ron. Good catch by Kubala. Ball tipped. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points, giving them a possible game point. Trying to stop them, the black shirts of post 5, Wello and Anderluck. Backhand by Kubala. Anderluck on the forehand. Strong forehand hit the overhead screen. Point and place to post 3. 6-7, 8-2, 4 and 5. Now pair off and playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 7. Robote coming out. Asier makes the save. Bueno backpedaling, makes the catch. Hard throw. Caught by Douglas. Picada scores. Point 6. 8 serves to 2. Big backhand, caught in the air by Bragley. Excellent save. Guys got to talk to each other. Bragley with the hard throw, caught in the air by Ben, and a beautiful catch. Bragley makes the catch. Hard throw, caught by Ben. Ben on the catch. Strong backhand, caught in the air by Bragley. Excellent catch by CRB in the front court. He passes it back to the Robote. Just above the pad, Ben's there, could not make the play, point 8. 4 serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 6 and 8 in the continuing playoff for show. Anderluck, Picada, big bounce. Stopped by Ron. Backhand by Ron, caught by Anderluck. Ron, backhand from the 10 line. In and out of the cess of the ball goes, point 4. 6, 8, and 4 remain in the playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 8. Point 6. Possible show point for the 6 team. Asier and Douglas. Trying to stop them. Green shirts opposed 4. Juice and Ron. Point 4. This is show point, 4 serve 6. What a catch by Douglas in the hole. Beautiful catch. Here's the catch by Ron. Picada by Douglas. Clipped the side wall. That cut a little off of the bounce. Here's Douglas on the backhand. Goes deep. Rebote coming out. Forehand rebote by Juice. It's a 2-all. Asier makes the catch. Juice again for the rebote. Rebote by Juice. Douglas makes the catch. There's the backhand. Ron from the 11 line. Douglas with a phenomenal catch at the back wall. He comes back over the top. That ball touched the overhead screen. Point and a third place finish to post 4. Juice and Ron. Unofficial order finish 1-3-4. One, 3-4 is the official order finish from Game 5. Coming in first, post 1, Diaz and Carballo. Taking second, post 3, Albarba and Kubala. Coming in third, post 4, Juice and Ron. We'll have your prices up there in just a moment. So, there are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-3, $25.40. Trifecta, 1-3-4, $590.40. A $2 wager on 1 to win returns $15.40.
And folks, coming up next here, we've got game number 6. Game 6 going to be another spectacular 7 singles match here. We'll be playing up to 7 points. All points doubling after all those matchups there in the first round of play. No scratches here to note in this 6 game, and post time will be coming up in just about 5 minutes. 5 minutes till we get into game number 6.
I know I'm better at singles. I have more success in singles, but I learn more from doubles. I walk away with a lot more life lessons, and they stick with me, I'm telling you, late into the night, and those lessons they've stuck with me. Doubles it's kind of like, what do you want and what do you need? Playing doubles, you're definitely having to trust on each other. You're trying to rely on each other, and it's just a lot like a marriage. It's compromise. It's days where you're like, wow, this person's crazy, but maybe you can't express that. You can't tell them that. You got to tell them, hey, I'm with you. I'm gonna stick by you. You know, I got your back. You know, no worries. Even though maybe in your head you're like, what was this person thinking? You know, like they say, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. And that's what you find in doubles. You find that, you know, you and your partner, you make each other better. And it's hard, but you walk out a better person.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlights.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, got the fan favorite bio of Diaz there, and also that trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle, about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City now just a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab there at the top of the page, first button, it says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, it will take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it is type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way, it'll take you to that same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and there you can enjoy it as many times as you like. It takes us now to just under 2 minutes till we get into game number 6 here. See those will pays for the early pick 3. 1-1, first two numbers there, all 3 of 3. Got to get all 3 of those winners right to cash in on that early pick 3 here today. And coming up before the start of game 7, you want to reinvest, or perhaps you want to take another crack at that pick 3. Got that late pick 3 beginning in that 7th game, that other doubles game. And so Diaz and Carballo with the win in game 5. 3 wins for that team. 3 wins for Ossier and Douglas. So those two tied atop standings. Douglas and Lamonte were in first last tournament, and then Carballo and Juice stormed all the way back to take second. So Douglas, Carballo again 1-2 in those standings. We'll see. Well, 1-1, both tied for first with 3 wins. So we'll see how that race closes up. Those two have been very consistent in doubles play since the start here. Carballo in the tournament without Douglas, we said he was the one that won with Fred that first doubles tournament of 2019. That was last season. Then Douglas won the other 2. So if anyone else is a real shot to take him down, perhaps it is Carballo, and the way with Diaz is playing up in the front court. The Teggy Whisperer. I like that. Game 6. Now less than a minute away.
All right, game time.
And folks, with that, we're ready to begin game number 6. Game 6 will be another spectacular 7 singles match. Will be going up to 7 points, all points doubling thereafter. All those matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1 is number 22, Bueno. And receiving the blue of post 2, Douglas. Bueno serve begins game number 6. Douglas hard reverse to the inside. Rebote's coming out. Bueno forehand Rebote back inside. Here's Douglas, middle of the court, winds up. Costado back to the inside. Bueno running with it, gets it off. 2-wall, top of the pad. Good effort. Point 2. Douglas first up on the board here in this 6th game. That'll bring to the court. White shirt to post 3. Here's Bradley. Bradley, big sidearm forehand. Catches a couple of walls. There's Douglas. Forehand Rebote powers that one. Bradley got a late start on it. Tried to hit it up off the wall. One's not going to make it there. Point 2. In receive now. Green shirt to post 4. Ikeda.
Ikeda hard forehand back inside, cut off there by Douglas up at the 8 line. Low runner. Robote's not coming out. Ikeda just does dig it out, sending Douglas all the way up to the 4 line. Costado 2-all. That's going to score there. Soft touch. Point 2. Three straight points for Douglas to open up this 6th game. And now black shirt to post 5, we have Carballo. Wow, back at the 12 line. Reverse comes out to the Robote. There's Douglas. Swing and a miss on that. Robote up at the 7 line. Point 5. Carballo on the board now 1 point here in this 6th game. And now yellow shirt to post 6. Here's Kubala.
Because he's saying it's such that he needs to take it.
Well, strong reverse there. Comes up at the 8 line. Carballo, Robote save going to the ground on the forehand. There's Kubala, forehand, Robote save of his own. Cut off, 6 line. There's Carballo, hard reverse. Robote shooting out there. Catches a piece of that sidewall. Carballo scoops it up. Powers that Costado back inside where it will score. Point 5. Here's the pink shirt to post 7. His first appearance in singles here today, we have Ron Ron. Robote not coming out. Carballo goes to the ground, digs it out. Outside placement, stopped by Carballo. He plays it back inside. There's Ron Ron, got it on the forehand. Up at the 9 line, goes for the carom. Carballo got it, quick release. Almost. This catches a Matador's cape there. Close to hitting that front wall, point 7. At in, out, receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirt to post 8, here's Ben. Again, awesome zip ties as Carballo went flying in here. We got Ron Ron serving to Ben. Ron Ron, nice serve there. Here's Ben. 11 line. Catches a piece of that sidewall. Ron Ron, middle of the court. Karam again. That one's going to score. Perfectly executed. Point 7. And that will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1. Here's Bueno. Bueno reverse to the inside. Ron Ron, forehand Robote. Just does get it off before crossing that sidewall. Here's Bueno. Forehand over the top. Good stop by Ron Ron just beyond the 11 line. His reverse comes out to the Robote. There's Bueno. Slight 2-all there. Ron Ron, carom from the outside. That one's not going to cut out. There's Bueno. His carom going to land wide. Point 7. Four points now for Ron Ron. Pink shirt to post 7. Returning, here's the white shirt to post 3. We have Bradley. Strong forehand. Out to the Robote again. There's Ron Ron. Turns it hard back to the inside. Passes Bradley both ways. Scores point 7. Straight points to a possible game point here for Ron Ron in the pink shirt of post 7. He's got 6 points in to stop him. Post 4. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda comes over the top with that forehand. Ron, pick up at the 10 line. Reverse 2-wall. Ikeda, it's going to bounce twice before he can get there. That is point and a perfect game. Pink shirt to post 7, Ron. No playoff here. 2 is going to place, and 5 shows. Unofficial order finish there for game number 6, 7-2-5. 7-2 and 5. Get those official results here coming up in just a moment. And results of that 6th game are now official. Post 7, Ron with the win in a perfect game, taking second. Post 2, Douglas coming in third. Post 5, Carballo. 7-2-5, the official order finish for game number 6. We'll wait for those prices here. Come up on your screen. Venture to guess. Some pretty low prices. Quinellas, tries. See that pick 3, 117, 3 of 3 numbers returns 188 even. 7 to win. Ron to win, returning $15.40 off of $2. That's not bad at all. That Quinella, right on, Michael. A little over $10. $13, 2772. Any order, top 2 finishers, that's the Quinella. $2 returns 13 in the exacta 7-2. Ron Douglas, the top 2 finishers in the exact order, returns 2040 in that try. 7-2-5 returns 7660. That's the generous $13 Quinella. Public all over that one. Yep, got to venture to guess what that combination would be that low, and it is. But perhaps a lot of people still alive for that high 5, which is coming up in that next game, game number 7. Second doubles game of the morning, afternoon, wherever you're enjoying this highlight action from. Spectacular 7 scoring. We're going back up to 7 points, all points doubling again. Draw those matchups in the first round of play. We do have a scratch in this doubles game. Cool Fitness and Ikeda were back in, but Cool Fitness is scratched in all of his scheduled appearances here today. So post 2, you're going to scratch Cool Fitness and replace him with Fred. Game 7, post 2, scratch Cool Fitness and replace him with Fred. Post time for game number 7. Second doubles game closes out that high 5 as well. Begins the late pick 3. A lot of stuff going on in game number 7. Post time is now just about 6 minutes away. And taking a look at that board, looks like we do have a couple of numbers alive for that high 5. Take a look here. 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5 still alive. 4, 6, 7, and 8 would have that high 5 carryover. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's take a look. Vogel and Anderluck, Ikeda and Fred, Ossier and Douglas, and the 5 team, Juice and Ron. So Jedden and Bradley, El Barba and Kubala, Bueno and Tennessee, and CRB and Ben. Teams 4, 6, 7, and 8 could make that high 5 carryover in this performance only here today, or else we're going to be giving away a fresh $2,000. And taking a look at the doubles numbers here in the season, I have back in the secondary seat here. We got the numbers in front of me. As we said, Ossier and Douglas, Diaz and Carballo, both of those teams have 3 wins now, so those two tied atop the early leaderboard for the second doubles tournament. Bueno and Tennessee got a win. Cool Fitness and Ikeda got a win. El Barba and Kubala, Jen and Bradley, Vo and Anderluck all put 1 in the win column. And there's only 2 teams that have yet to get that elusive first victory in the second doubles tournament. CRB and Ben, they've got 1 place. I think that came early in the week, perhaps their first doubles appearance. And then, rather surprisingly, Juice and Ron there. But that team has the most in the money finishes, not really close. They have 8 in the money finishes. Next closest team has 6. So 2 places and 6 shows for Juice and Ron. So it shows you that they're at least competitive in all these doubles games. So even though they haven't found the win column, that's a team you always got to think that has a chance to rattle off a couple in a row here and maybe get their first win coming up here in game number 7. That would make the high five go, that 5 team.
Did I miss anything?
Game 6?
I did miss game 6, didn't I? Was it good?
Game 6?
Yes.
How was
game 6?
Ron played very well. Took it right out. Douglas to Carballo to Ron, and Ron didn't give it away. Took it out perfect from that game, no playoff. Funny how that works out. Always when I take over a game, it's the quickest game in the history of Jai-Alai. It's like I got to do something, and then it's like, all right, guy's going to run it out perfect, and that's how it's going to go.
Well, I do have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed working with Paulie. I think I have tremendous respect for Paulie, but you are literally like the perfect partner. You just pick up. It's like there was an issue that I needed to deal with from a management standpoint, and without missing a beat, hopped up, right in the seat, kept score, and that's the important thing, that the games continue to go without interruption while we deal with business back here.
Right. You're going to be gone all week. I said, hopefully,
yes.
Hopefully I can do that one game. We got to do.
Yes, well, and
54 times that.
For the stretch fest that I'm going to be engaging in game 9, which fortunately it's a superfecta game. So, yes, I will be stretching.
So I'll be back in for game 9. So get me some reps here. Give me a couple of series to get warm for that whole next week. I appreciate that, Stu.
Got to get those reflexes fresh for the 4 days straight that you'll be doing next week. And a question was asked earlier, why am I doing this now? It's again, I don't know that I'm coming back. I think I'm coming back. I believe I'll be back a week from Thursday. I hope that I'll be back from a week from Thursday. But I like to get all business resolved, as in any potential transition. So, yeah, that's the reason why this has been lingering. We said we would do it before I didn't think we would get to 50. We're going to get to 50, and we got to 50. And, this was a bet, and I do honor my bets, and that's why I do not bet.
Yeah.
If I could go to a mutual window and said, yeah, I think the 2-3 is going to come in, I'll let you know if I'm going to pay you. It's like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you like to win money, but nobody like less than is losing money. So,
exactly.
I dislike losing more than you like winning. So.
I'm happy we got to 50 likes that one day, and
still a season high. Yeah.
So I'm going to, I will honor that, and I'll honor that at this stage of the game before I go away, in case I get on that beach under that Cassariana tree, maybe with a cocktail, looking at the tide rolling in and saying, you know what, I'm not leaving. I can't afford this for very long, but I'm not leaving. I'm not going. I'm going to rent jet skis on this beach for a living. Just get a big straw hat, smoke cigars, and rent jet skis. Let's say we begin game number 7. Dodging Death 2. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Point double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, we have Wello and Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Fred and Ikeda. Fred is substituting for the scratched Cool Fitness. There's the serve to start things off. Game 7 has begun. It's a powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. That's a good catch by Ikeda. Anderluck from the left side. Goes deep. Catch by Ikeda. Anderluck calls for the catch. Makes it nicely. Ikeda from the 12 line. Anderluck on the catch. Peek out of the inside. Stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. That's a good forehand rebote save by Anderluck. Ikeda makes the catch. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Taking the court are Ossier and Douglas. Excellent catch by Ikeda deep in the backcourt. Hard throw. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Excellent catch by Ikeda. He gets off the back wall in time to make that throw. Another strong throw by Douglas. Douglas from the forehand. Douglas on the left side. Ikeda with a fine catch at the 13 line. Douglas at the 10 line. Into the Chula it goes where it scores. Point 3. Receiving, green shirts at post 4. In this matchup, we have Aussier serving to Jedden and Bragley. Catch by Douglas at the 12 line. Catch by Bragley deep in the backcourt. Aussier on the rebote to the outside. Scoop attempt missed. Point 3. They're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. Juice and Ron. That was such a hard backhand thrown by Ron. Scores in the corner, 0.5. Yellow shirts at post 6 will now receive El Barba and Kubala. Kubala moves up and makes the catch. Cortada. Juice got in there. A little slow getting up. 0.6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirts. Bueno in Tennessee.
You all right? Yeah.
Bueno picks the serve. Strong backhand follows. Kubala calls out the catch. Catch made on the forehand of Bueno. Hard throw to the inside. Kubala's there. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Forehand to the outside. Lands out of play. 0.6. Excellent communication by Tennessee and Bueno in that play. 6 team has 2 points. In this matchup, El Barba serves to the purple shirts post 8. Team of CRB and Ben. Catch by Ben up high. Strong forehand. Ben on the left side. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by El Barba. Catch by Ben. Karen by Ben. Does not open up. El Barba makes the catch midcourt. Places it softly to the inside. Ben is there. Strong backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote to the pad. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirts at post 1, Volo and Anderluck. Volo picks the serve, rifles the backhand. Buen makes the catch. Point 8. Eight on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2. Fred and Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Ikeda on the forehand. Left side by Ikeda. CRB makes the catch. CRB shoots it from the left side, stays away from the overhead screen. Fred for the rebote, missed it. Point 8. That's a possible game point for the purple shirts of post 8. CRB and Ben trying to stop them. The green shirts of post 4, Jedden and Bragley. Forehand hits the overhead screen. Point in game, post 8, the purple shirts, CRB and Ben. 8 wins it, 3 serves to 6. This is a playoff for second and third place.
Let's go.
Kubala winds up. There's the 2-all. It scores. Point and second place finish. Post 6, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-6-3. Coming in first, post 8, CRB and Ben taking second, post 6. El Barba and Kubala coming in third, post 3, Asier and Douglas. 8-6-3 is the official order of finish for game number 7. Hearing a lot more communication on the court, something we like to see. Tremendous play in these doubles games.
Yeah.
These doubles games have been absolutely tremendous.
And we started the week saying how balanced the teams were, and that was the big storyline, and would they actually be? How about this? Every doubles team except Juice and Ron found the win column. CRB and Ben just took that last one. They were one of 2 teams, and Juice and Ron were the second highest fantasy scoring team this week in total. So even though they didn't find the win column, they were all over the board there. So that's going to be a great doubles tournament. Excited to see how this one's going to finish out.
There are your prices. The $1 Quinella 6-8, $63.70. Trifecta 8-6-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing $353.20. A $2 wager on 8 to win returns $17.20. The high 5 3-1-1-7-8. 4 of 5 numbers returning $56.90. $341.60 in that carryover jackpot. That carries over to Thursday. However, the high 5 is guaranteed at a minimum $2,000 every performance. 2 games left, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. Game 8 up next, a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 closes out today's mighty Ocho. There are no scratches in our 8th game. Post time for Game 8, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
Fred runs up, saves it, reverse. That's an excellent 2-wall rebote thrown by Cool Fitness. Diaz with the catch. Another 2-all scores for the win. Beautiful 2-all thrown by Douglas to
what
score.
a finisher.
Robote thrown by Ben. Carballo's there, winds up another one. Costado, 2-all's gonna score. Here's Ben. Scoop by Douglas. Costado by Douglas. 2-all will score for the win.
Snatched up Carballo. Plays outside. That one hits Ben. That one will hit.
Wow.
And score.
Karam by Jet, stopped by Brackley. Brackley for the 3-wall play. Robote's going to the outside. Jet's there. Returns a 2-wall to score.
Robote out, nice save. Anderluck out of the air, fires this one high off the back wall again. Another Robote save going to the ground with one hand. That one will score.
Soft 2-wall. Fitness read it, caught it, returned it. 3-wall play coming way out. Juice is there.
Wow.
Juice got a 2-wall Robote that scored.
Oh, man.
Wow. Karam, stopped by Diaz. On the fly, he threw a 2-all Robote.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And folks, there you saw Ben and the top 10 2-alls from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Takes us now to less than a minute till we get into game number 8. We will get those fantasy numbers updated for you. Just wait a moment. Just putting some finishing touches on those numbers, and then they should be updated definitely after the end of this 8th game through that doubles game. So you'll see where you stand with just these final 2 games left to go this week.
And with less than a minute to go till we begin game number 8, no scratches in game 8. 2 games left in today's performance, games 8 and 9. Game 8, a spectacular 7 game. And with that, it's time to begin our 8th game, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. This concludes today's Mighty Ocho. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, we have Ben. Receiving the blue post 2 is Anderluck. Ben serves. Game 8 begins. Scoop by Ben. Powerful backhand. Robote forehand. Hooked. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, worn by Kubala. This matchup has Ben serving to Kubala. Ben makes the catch. Strong backhand. What a catch by Kubala at the 9 line. Robote left side by Ben. Catch by Kubala. Tip ball, point 3. Now receiving in the green shirt of post 4, here's number 13, Douglas. Picata, the big bounce goes up, brought down by Kubala. Kubala changes things up with Hideo Hata to the inside. The drop shot does not work. Kubala on the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. Strong backhand. Rebote left side. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote left side by Douglas. Kubala's got it in the air. Throws the carom. Douglas reads it, stops it, returns it. It scores. Well played, point 4. Now receiving, the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Douglas serving to Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Costado to the outside is going to score. Manuel is safe. Carballo is safe. Everyone's on the ground and diving. Everyone is safe. That is, JR just said it. That is, Manuel has the most difficult job in all of professional highlight, period. Period. I wouldn't do it. Not a chance. Here's post 6, the yellow shirt, Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Soft 2-all. This one scores. Well thrown by Douglas. Point 4. Nice forehand by Jedden. Catch by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Scoop attempt missed. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. Here now to complete the first round and receive. In the purple shirt of post 8 is Ron. Strong backhand by Ron. Ron makes the catch. Throws the carom. Out of play. Point 4. Possible game point 4. The green shirt of post 4, Douglas. Trying to stop him in the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Rebote forehand to the outside. Anderluck makes the catch and a fine rebote. Hard throw to the inside. That's going to score for the win. Point in a perfect game to the green shirt at post 4, Douglas. 4 wins it, 1 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Nice backhand by Kubala. Rebote by Ben. Kubala makes the catch. Point and place to post 3, 1 shows. Unofficial order, finish 4-3-1. Results from Game 8. Our official coming in first, post 4, Douglas. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 3, Kubala. Coming in third, post 1, Ben. 4-3-1 is the official order of finish for game number 8. We'll have your prices up in a moment. Another thing we're going to demonstrate with me sauntering out onto the court is one, just that I know how to throw the ball on both sides, on the reverse and on the forehand.
What's the objective?
That's the objective. That's the only objective. Second thing is kind of a more global point about Magic City. Why'd you guys hire people from scratch? There are plenty of people out there who know how to play. Right. I'm 51. Most things hurt most mornings on a good day. Yes, in the first year, I could beat almost everyone on the roster. Even going into last year, I could be competitive. Without injury, no. And with all due respect to our friends up at Calder, they went a different route, and they were certainly plagued by injuries. So when I wander out there, you'll see why we have young guys trained from scratch, and why you don't have guys like, yes, I trained in the Miami Highlight School 30 years ago. Hey, there are your prices from game number 8. 4-3-1 was the result. The mighty Ocho, 3 of 8 numbers returning, 330. There's $1,589.60 in that carryover. 4 to win returns $10.80. Douglas returning over $10 on a $2 wager. Out of the 4, interesting. $2 Quinella 3-4, $15.80. The trifecta 4-3-1, $80.80. Up next is our 9th and final game of the afternoon. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in our 9th game. It's our only superfecta wagering opportunity. Post time for game 9, just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day. And so I'm going to push to be the best again, but we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And folks, that was Douglas picking up the win in game number 8 here. And for Douglas, 4th win this week gives him number 147 on the year. He's 17 games ahead of Ron, still holding on to comfortable first place. 17-game lead headed into the final 6 weeks of this 2020 season, looking to repeat as singles champion. And we're now just 5 minutes away from that 9th game, which is that superfecta 9-point singles match. And to explain some of the differences between those 7 and 9-point games, we got a video that will explain spectacular 9 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're back 3 minutes from game number 9 here. We got Stu going out on the court after the performance here just to make sure you don't leave
No, they
couch,
can
wherever
leave.
you're
No,
watching. You can-
not everybody's interested in that. It has nothing to do with Magic City. I mean, obviously it does. And we're just going to throw a few balls. That's it, just to demonstrate that I have the ability to do so, and then I will be free from my obligation. We're not going to try to catch the ball. We're not going to try to throw a shot. We may try to serve. It's going to last a maximum of 5 minutes. You guys fade out whenever you want. That's... You have call. It's you and Anthony. You and the director have complete. So yeah, I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to warm up so we don't waste any time. And then
I got the prices.
I'm going to throw it around. You'll have you'll announce this game. No, you're going to announce
I got the whole game.
You got the whole game. You'll do the prices. I'm going to go out there right afterwards. So when the prices come down, it'll be, you can say whatever you want. You could be rude. And we'll have Andres leave your microphone on so that I can hear you on the court if you say anything. We will do that.
Andres,
yes, we'll absolutely do that.
We can easily do that. Well, we got 2 minutes here. We got a couple of interesting days on that. And the players here wondering exactly what's going on. Ben asking Stu, why do you got to go on the court? Because he made a bet and he lost that bet. A man of his word. We respect that, Stu. Going out there.
See, the peanut gallery's already getting in. Try to keep it quiet back here, but no, I got to listen to these. I was on the court with all these guys for months and months and months.
Nobody cared.
And months. And it was not a big, it's just, look. Hey.
Now they do.
Thank God I signed that contract with Scott. I can just take the arm pain and back pain and leg pain that's about to overcome my entire body and just lay on the beach.
And take the bye week. Yep.
Exactly.
Take it and run. Get that body ready. 2 weeks, he'll be back in the seat.
And I
Keep it warm.
I do very much appreciate you covering. You know, I appreciate you taking on the mantle and doing the games Thursday through Sunday. I'm sure the highlight is going to be great.
This week it started off a little bit slow, and then Thursday afternoon was probably the lowest point, but since then it's just been
once we got into Saturday, it's been fantastic.
It's been the best weekend we've seen here.
So let's say we switch chairs and I'll start stretching.
Let's do it.
And folks, I'm going to say my goodbyes to you now. I will see you in 2 weeks, and enjoy the highlight while I'm gone. Here's Andrew.
Heads up! Game time.
Game time.
Took me a while to maneuver seats there, but we're ready to begin this 9th game. Game 9 will be that superfecta 9-point singles match to close out the week here at Magic City. We're going up to 9 points, all points still doubling after all those matchups in the first round of play. Serving in the red of post 1 here, we have Bueno, and receiving the blue of post 2, there's Douglas. Bueno serve begins game number 9. Hard sidearm forehand cut off at the 9 line. There's Bueno. Rebote comes out after the reverse there. Hard forehand Rebote up into the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 1. 1 first up on the board here in this 9th game. That'll bring to the court. White shirt to post 3. Here's Ben. And Manuel notices some impediments, loose impediments out there on the court. Get rid of that so everyone's all right and safe. We're back. Bueno serving, red of post 1. Ben receiving in the white of post 3. Pick up high Ben there at the 10 line. Big reverse follows. There's Bueno. Swing and a miss up at the 4 line. Point 3. Ben on the board with 1 point. In comes the green shirt to post 4. Here's Carballo.
Carballo 12 line, left side. Robote's out. There's Ben. Digs it out. This one to the outside. Scooped up by Carballo. Hard forehand back inside. Cut off by Ben. Great catch on the left side. Powers this reverse inside. Forehand Robote turned hard by Carballo. That will score point 4. Carballo on the board now. Here's the black shirt to post 5. Anderluck. Anderluck. There's Carballo back to the inside. Anderluck, 9 line. Good catch. Low reverse back to the inside. Carballo up at the 7 now. This one coming way out up at the 7. There's Anderluck turning that forehand Robote. Carballo winds up the costado to the inside. Anderluck going to get assessed on it. Not going to make it. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt to post 6. Ikeda. Carballo hard forehand back inside. There's Ikeda setting up at the 9 line. Catches that sidewall, comes out middle of the court. Carballo hard forehand back inside. Great catch from Ikeda just beyond the 10 line. That reverse. There's Carballo. 2-wall. That one sails wide of the court. That is out of play. Point 6. Here's the pink shirt of post 7. Ron. Ron inside with that reverse. Catches a couple walls. Ikeda there. Forehand. Robote save. Caught low by Ron. Quick trigger to the outside. That works. Point 7. It'll receive now, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirt of post 8. Here's Kubala. Big reverse there from Kubala. Stays inside. Robote came out a little further than perhaps Ron was anticipating. Missed it up at the 6 line. Point 8. And that will do it now for the first round of play. All matchups. So we're 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, blue shirt opposed to Douglas. Douglas. Caught by Kubala there at the 11 line. For reverse. Robote comes out. Up at the 8 line. Turns that hard. There's Kubala backpedaling. Robote missed on the left side up at the 7.2. Douglas is on the board in this 9th game. He's got 2 points. Returning red shirt to post 1, Bueno. Catch by Bueno. Crossing that side wall beyond the 11. There's Douglas. Low runner. Kind of a 2-wall to the middle of the court. Bueno goes for that carom. Sending Douglas outside. Not cutting out far enough. High bouncer. Bueno. No chance to make that. Robote, point 2. Douglas, 4 points now. Returning, here's Ben, post 3. Ben on the forehand. Sidearm, middle of the court. Scooped up by Douglas. Hard forehand back inside. Scores, point 2. Douglas now with 6 points. Remember, 9-point game. It's not game point. He's got 6. He serves the returning 5 post. Here's Anderluck. Anderluck's got that serve beyond the 12. Reverse back inside, catch by Douglas. 8 line, hard reverse. This one, Robote comes shooting out. Anderluck lays it up off the front wall. Slow bouncer, handled by Douglas. Sidearm carom, top of the pad. 0.5. Five on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Carballo returning. He also has 2 points. Carballo on the left side. Goes deep. Anderluck sets up middle of the court. Robote. Now Carballo powers that Costado back to the inside where it will score. 0.4. Here's post 6, returning Ikeda. Ikeda missed the serve there, 0.4. Carballo with 6 points now. Here's post 7, Ron. Whoa, runner. Stopped by Carballo. Great catch on the left side. Goes deep. Ron backpedaling. Stops up at the 5 line. Turns that Robote to the outside. Carballo's there. Back inside with that Cortada. That scores. 0.4. Gives Carballo a possible game point now with 8 points. And to stop him, purple shirt to post 8. Here's Kubala. Big reverse from Kubala. Carballo right along that sidewall, just does get it up. Kubala back inside. That one just missed by Carballo. 0.8. This game continues here. Post 8 now with 3 points. Returning red shirt to post 1, Bueno. Bueno's got that served over to reverse at the 11. Cut off from Kubala, 9 line. He goes deep. Robote's out. Played at the 8 line with a forehand back inside. Cut off from Kubala low at the 7 line. Goes deep again. There's Bueno. 7 line. Back to the middle of the court where that is tipped. 0.1. 1 on the board now with 3 points. Here's post 3, Ben. Ben at the 10 line. Powers that, Bueno. Backpedaling. Stops at the 3 line. Turns that Robote hard from the forehand side. Robote shooting out. Ben going to the ground for it. A little too high into the overhead screen. Out of play. 0.1. Bueno now 5 points. Returning, here's the blue shirt to post 2, Douglas. He's got 6 points. Bueno backpedals. Again up at the 3 line. Douglas just blindly flips it up over his shoulder. That one's going to hit. Bueno, 6 line. Back to the inside. Scores. 0.1. Possible game point now for Bueno. He's got 7 points. And to stop him, post 5, Anderluck. Reverse played by Anderluck. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Turn back inside. Anderluck up at the 7 line. Goes outside with it. Not going to stay in the court. That is out. Point in game 2. Red shirt to post 1. Bueno. And much to Stu's chagrin here, no playoff. 4 places, 2 shows, 8 takes a quad. 1-4-2-8. The official order finish. Unofficial order finish for that 9th game. Get the prices coming up here. And after that, we got Stu making good on his bet from earlier in the season that he will throw on the court here coming up in a few minutes. And those results are now official. Post 1, Bueno with the win. Post 4, Carballo takes second. Post 2, Douglas comes in third. And post 8, Kubala takes the quad. 1-4-2-8. Now official for game number 9. We see those prices coming up right now. 1 to win, $2 on 1 to win, $15.40. That's not bad. The 10-cent super consolation, 1-4-2 all. No one had the 1-4-2-8, so 1-4-2 with all numbers. Warning Stu there that he is live. That's a nice reverse there by Stu. Keeps it to the inside. Douglas with a nice catch. Oh, this is just we're just throwing here. Stu again. Good form. That one straight with the left side. That's beautiful, Stu. He's going to stick with that reverse here again. So we'll finish reading these prices. That one's out. That hit the overhead screen. Pick $2. The late pick 3. 8-4-1, 2 of 3 numbers returns $53.60. And we'll wait as we get some right sides there from Stu. Douglas playing rebounder. The $2 try, 1-4-2, 6-0-3, 20, 50 cent, 150, 80. How about that quinoa? 1-4-4-1, top 2 in any order, $55. Returned off of a $2 bet. And so those are the results here. El Barba, your Golden Cesta winner, will get... El Barba won the Golden Cesta. We'll get you those fantasy scores updated after we have Stu here. We're going to sit back and enjoy this for a second. He's bouncing the ball. Serving in the black polo of number 0, Stu. Oh, there's that serve. Back part of the box, as we talk about. You want to get those serves in the back portion. It's the back quarter, closer to that back wall to make the catch. It's good placement on that serve there from Stu. First time around, we'll see if he's got it. Very vertical with that cesta on the run-up. That one again. Oh, even deeper in the box that time. You got Vuelo with the camera. Everyone on the roster just sitting back and enjoying. How about that reverse, almost a reverse 2-wall? That one almost got away from him. Stu would have had to get off if he threw one. Goes high over the top. Is that the picada? Yeah, he's trying. That's a big bounce, Douglas. Played baseball. He's an athlete. He got that one. Douglas, another good catch here. Look, I mean, Stu's got the right side, he's got the left side. I thought he was going just a couple of throws there. He's trying to peek out of Douglas, trying to get it over him. That's going to be tough. Ron's doing a great job on that camera work. This is all just on the fly here. Chuck, that is funny stuff. I think they got the popcorn machine finally working back here. Stu's got, we got the one more. We got one more here coming from Stu.
Right side too far. I gotta go home.
That run up to the serve's just gorgeous. If he lost the one a little bit, that's still going to stay in. That's a nice serve. Douglas has got it on the left side. Uh-oh. Stu's giving him an encore. Fans want an encore. Is he going the cortada? Karam. Oh. Just wide. We got to run that one back. You got to run it back, Stu. There he goes. He's going to take it again. That was a good carom. Just narrowly wide. Bradley might have thought that was out. That scores. Yep, Stu. Giving him the MJ shrug, right? He can do it. And it looks like that's going to do it, folks. Stu, we appreciate being such a good sport about it, paying up on that bet. And folks, that will do it for this week of Magic City Jai-Alai. Stu's going to be gone all of next week, so you got me riding solo on the microphone. We hope you guys will be back here next Thursday when we begin our playing week. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday matinee performance of live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again on Thursday when we'll be playing 9 more action-packed games starting at 12 noon. We sure hope that you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action and the little bonus content brought to you by the Jai-Alai Channel. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel on YouTube and let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in that comment section, also known as the live chat. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Casino, we thank you for joining us today, and we'll invite you to join us again on Thursday at 12 noon. And before we go, we got Stu back on the mic, post-game interview.
Are we done with this? Are we please, dear God, done with this?
Are we done? We're done with this. Bet's been paid up. Everyone seems satisfied with what they saw.
I don't ever have to do that again. Never, right?
You think we're playing in Mexico City? I mean, this. Could you imagine?
I may as well be playing in Mexico City. Yes, so it is fun. I love it. We all love Jai-Alai. We do. That's why we do this. But it's also time to recognize for some of us, I'm speaking for myself exclusively, when it's time to stop. Continue playing amateur, having fun, enjoying it. But when it's time to stop playing it competitively. And I reached that point a long, long, long time ago. Andrew.
Stu.
What'd you think? It's the first time you see me throw.
I said that was impressive. The serves right in the back part of that box, that reverse looked good. The carom, too. I thought that first one was in, depending on, who was reffing. One may have been in or out, but LOL.
First one was good. The second, see what happens, then you throw the first one, it's potentially out, so you throw the second one, you take a little bit off of it, and hey, that's Jai-Alai. It's a game of inches.
That was beautifully done. Well, we appreciate you being a man of your word and being a good sport and paying up, and enjoy the vacation. We'll be back here next, 2 Thursdays.
I'll be back in 2 Thursdays, but Magic City
I'll be
will, of
back
course,
here.
be back. That's right. We'll be back this Thursday.
Coming up Thursday. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Have a good week, everyone.
Take care.